exist.
Thursday, how big is must-see TV? Well, try to follow me here.
I think subconsciously.
Well, you lost me.
After an all-new Friends, Will and Grace makes the big move to Thursday. But has Molly Shannon replaced Grace?
Thoroughbred horses. James Brolin.
Things that are whipped.
Yeah!
And on an all-new Frasier, Niles finds a cure for the common cold. Then loses it. And then finds it again. Plus, a special Just Shoot Me and an all-new ER Thursday.
On a new hour of ER.
This is different. Why didn't you tell me?
An emotional reunion.
I take very good care of you.
A child found just in time.
Jeez, what did she do to this kid?
And a shared memory of terror that must be confronted.
I need to know about the torture.
3 powerful stories. All new ER, NBC Thursday at 10, 9 Central.
Hello. Welcome to Richard Cavalcade. I worked on it all day.
You did a great job.
Yeah. I felt like we've traveled back through time, so let's do it properly. I got my hair. All right. Really quick, let's say hello to the chat. I don't know how we would have chat in 1999, but we do. Hello, Toy Connections. He's out of control.
We have a chat. It's Instant Messenger.
Yeah, it's AOL.
It's AIM.
There you go. AIM.
That's secure.
Wait, if we're in the chat room, who wants to get pizza, you guys? Anyway, cute cult. It a little bit, but that's okay. It's high fashion, you know. Oh my God, I'm so envious. I haven't gotten my tickets yet. Mr. Movie Phone is like being a bitch. And there's Derek through the magic of AOL. Oh. Petite Nolte. That's a good drag name. And Alex had to sneak into the library to use the internet, the dial-up connection. Are you telling me? I keep getting kicked off. Like, if somebody calls, I forgot to turn the call waiting off, so I apologize. Hello, Thanos. Welcome. All right. So everyone, we have this special episode because I have a friend who used to work at Kenner and got fired and got me a sneak peek at the toy booklet that will be going out with all the episode 1 toys. So we have that. We're going to watch, not watch it, but, we're going to flip through them. I made like a slideshow and stuff, like with PowerPoint. And I know people are like, you could never win an Oscar with PowerPoint, but I was talking to my close personal friend Al Gore, and he says otherwise. So
he invented the internet.
He did. So I'm going to trust him. So anyway, did anyone get toy pickups this week?
I've been grounded.
Been grounded.
I got a toy pickup, but it's from a movie that hasn't come out yet. But the book's been around for a little while.
Oh, what book?
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. You may have heard of it.
Oh
Tolkien,
yeah, that's that
yeah.
cartoon from 1978. I saw that once.
Yeah, totally. So
Frankie
Uno
Bass.
momento.
Classic.
Yeah, rotoscoping.
Oh,
What
it's
is
not
that?
spacing.
Oh,
Oh my god.
So you see here, this is Baradur. What else? So Baradur was a surprise present for wifey. It just, mood struck me, got it for her. And
That's
then-
amazing. You guys will probably have kids one day.
Absolutely. I hope
Not
so.
me.
Are we
I'm
gonna-
just
are we gonna
gonna
play
hang out
MASH?
in my toy room with no kids.
We need to play MASH. So then I got her this as well.
Oh my god.
As a Mother's Day present. And then behind me, you'll see over this little shoulder, Rivendell. So she's got the trifecta, all of the Lord of the Rings Lego. So that's fun pickups.
I can't wait till Lego makes Star Wars stuff. I can't wait. It's gonna happen. I promise.
If only.
I know. As if. I got this one pickup. I finally got this at Toys R Us. It's Princess Leia, the Millennium Coin. And it's the skanky indoor one, but she has better legs, so she will actually stand up. So no. There we go.
Nice.
And she's got a blaster.
Well, there you go.
It's even her correct one from A New Hope. I'm still not used to calling it that. Anyway, with all that said, we should hurry up because I'm supposed to go meet my friend Carl after this. He has something he wanted to tell me. So
I got a bad feeling about that guy.
well, I mean, his friend Carl introduced me to him, and I think that was that Carl was bad, but he's all right.
You know 2 Carls?
I know 4, but only one of them is my ex. The others are just friends.
So you have Carl in surround sound? Oh, it's very bad. This is very bad. I got a bad feeling, man.
The good kind.
Some bad juju.
Exactly, cute cult Leia with the good legs. So, really quick, let's see. Let me make sure I'm gonna have to pull up the I made some slides, so I'll pull them up. Sorry, internet connection's bad.
You've got mail.
Hey.
Oh, and there we go. Sorry about that. Like I said,
Isn't it great how fast the internet is in 1999? There's no way I'm ever going to get
We are moving at the speed of light.
We are never going to get it any faster.
Future
It's
is
always
here.
top.
I can't wait till we finally get hoverboards, like Back to the
Hello,
Future.
Frankie. We're going to have this for 2021 or something, according to Back to the Future.
So I have a friend who's got a cousin who's got a classmate who actually, their uncle said that hoverboards are real, like right now. Like
my
they're
God.
real. Like they used real hoverboards in the movie.
I believe it.
My grandpa worked at Area 51. You would be surprised. All right, so first let's talk about the bummer news that's coming out of, Hasbro, because they fired everyone from Kenner. I feel like it's the end of an era. But Hasbro is they gave us G.I. Joe, so it couldn't be terrible, could it? Anyway, they're not giving us a lot of Power of the Force. They're really focused on episode 1, but these are the first figures that we saw. So for me, the Princess Leia is obviously a have to have. Anything else, you guys?
I'm noticing Luke Skywalker's bucket hat, very in, totally rad. I wish I had that bucket hat because that would be gnarly.
That's from a deleted scene, even, so that's kind of cool.
It's very new.
Brushable hair.
Yeah, I was thinking it was New Radicals, Billy Corgan. Yeah.
Watch it. That wasn't Billy Corgan. That's his crappy clone.
Oh, see, I didn't know. I still don't have the internet. I can only use Encarta at school. So
do you have Napster?
I don't have Napster.
You
no.
should get it that way because Billy Corgan's an ass. So that way you can just download all of his music for free and he doesn't get any money. And one day I got into a fight with him at a mosh pit and I told him, I hope your hair falls out and you go completely bald, you old monster. So, I mean, we'll see if it happens.
That was very specific.
Well, you got to be specific if you want things to come true. When you send it out into the universe, you have to be specific. Otherwise, oh my, never mind. I was just thinking about something I told the universe about Carl, but that was before the, never mind.
Okay.
Anyway.
Somebody should write a book about that.
Okay, so I do have a thought. So this Yoda has rooted hair.
Like My Little Pony.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, like it's just a little tough, but like he's got rooted hair.
Brushing and braiding, even if you're into that.
And like, what is the little thing with him? It looks like an intimacy device.
Is that, I was looking at the bucket. I thought that looked like one of the boo buckets.
No, the thing next to the bucket. I mean, you might need a bucket after the intimacy thing, but like.
No, that looks like a tea kettle and a suction cup dildo.
Exactly.
The city people like it those.
I mean, what is Hasbro trying to tell us here? And then Obi-Wan, this Obi-Wan and this Darth Vader to me feel really insignificant and purposeless. Like we've already got.
Oh.
I mean, there's nothing new here.
I disagree.
Okay,
they're close like this time instead of just this.
And the sabers are translucent.
I mean, Derek, there's only one thing I can say to you about that.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
I've done hand stuff.
What you and Jeremy do behind the check cashing place is between the two of you.
Don't judge me.
And God.
Don't judge me.
There is no God in the check cashing place alleyway, trust me.
No, there really isn't. It's a largely godless place.
It's godless and they play Moby all the time.
What if God
I
was
don't like that guy. I can't put my
bus.
finger on it, but there's something off about him.
I don't know. He's certainly not going to do or say anything off color. Or
I mean, I met him and he's like older than me, so like, but I don't know. He was just kind of odd.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see once these movies come out. I don't know.
This is a good point. Yeah. All right. We've got some more cinema scenes. So what do we think here? Like we've got translucent Jedi spirits, which I think this is our first Yoda like this ever.
Oh, you know what's really cool about these playsets, like the Cantina at Mos Eisley and Jabba's Palace? I'm noticing actually all of them. They all have floors. That's so cool.
Oh my god!
You can't have enough floors when it comes to a playset. You really can't. If you're gonna invest in a playset, floors.
If you're spending that kind of money.
Is it even a playset if it doesn't have a floor, or is it just like modular pieces to put something together?
I got floors aplenty.
Yeah, I can't imagine them ever putting out a playset without a floor though. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, it just again, like I don't think like it would be like those like the little mobile command unit thingies, like the gunnery things that they put out. Like it would be kind of like that stuff, you know.
No one's ever going to be brazen enough to do a playset like an expensive one. Maybe people have to band together. I know that sounds like a crazy idea, but like en masse decide they want it or something and not have a floor.
You mean like the fan club figure for Ula?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's a definition of flows in different area codes.
What's extra cool about the Cantina is the floors. I've heard from my same classmates, brothers, second cousins, uncle, that those floors are sticky. Yeah, he lives in Canada, and they've already got this, and that the floors are sticky, and that's actually a feature so that the figures can stay standing up. It's pretty neat.
Ooh, that would be really cool. I mean, because these Power of the Force figures, as cool as they are, they don't always stand up very well.
Also, it is a bar, so and Jabba's palace, you know that floor is real sticky with touch.
There's all sorts of.
Oh, that floor is gross.
Yeah. Trying to think of. Yeah, no, I don't think I can say that on the internet. At least not with my face attached to it. Later, I'll go in under a fake name and say everything.
Nice.
I do like these Cantina aliens, though.
I'm sold on translucents. I'm big into that.
Oh, this is a good question from Adam. He's in Canada, just like you are, Andrew. I think he's in Ottawa. Though. Like, I keep hearing bad things about Ottawa. I don't know why. It's somebody said it's like the Alabama of Canada. But anyway,
accurate.
So Adam, this is allegedly going to be either an online retailer exclusive like Entertainment Earth that I don't know if you've ordered from them yet. They're new, but I've had good experiences with them, or Things from Another World, which is a division of Dark Horse. And what I've heard is they'll be like $19.99. I don't know if stores are going to get these. Walmart, when they get them, put the cinema scenes for like $17.99. So $20 does seem a little expensive, but you do get the backdrop.
You know what? The only thing I could. Oh, wait, Kmart? Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing that I could think of that would potentially improve that Jedi Spirits pack. And hear me out. You know, this may be a way far out there concept, but what if the Anakin Skywalker was like a younger version? Like, we don't know, like, when did he turn to Darth Vader? And so is this exactly how he looked before? I'm thinking, you know, crazy. Maybe he was even younger. I mean, he's kind of got the short buzz cut going, but what if he had like hair down to his shoulders?
Oh
my God. What the hell are you talking about? Like David Coverdale?
Yeah, like, you know, I'm spitballing. No? Okay.
No. What if he looked really embarrassed to be there? Sort of a really kind of meek, shy, like, I did not get paid enough for this. Like,
Exactly, Adam. It would be totally whack. Wait. I've got the perfect sound clip for that. Or no. This one's better.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. I'll back off.
Wait.
That's
also,
crazy talk, Quip.
Also, I'm going to be really rude right now, Derek, but even from here, I can tell that you need...
Toss the fresh maker.
Why are we dogpiling on me? Why are we doing that?
I don't know.
Harsh.
Anyway.
Don't harsh my buzz, man.
I'm sorry. All I've had today is a handful of gummy bears, 3 jelly beans, and a handful of turkey bacon. And turkey bacon is the most unsatisfying thing I've ever eaten. Except for that time I had that McDonald's fish sandwich. But anyway. So here's the cool part is here are some of the figures coming from the new movie.
Rad.
So these are cool. I'm confused though because we have a Padme Naberry, and that's clearly Natalie Portman, and then we have Queen Amidala, who's also Natalie Portman, who's only 14, right? I don't know how that relates to Moby being older than I am, and I'm like, what year is this? 90? I'm like 25, and Moby's older than I am. Anyway, Natalie Portman is 14, and in like 7 years, 6 years, she'll only be like 19 to 20, and he'll be like even older. So that would be really gross, Moby. Anyway, not what I'm talking about.
I think it's just like Moby doing something gross towards her is just as likely as future superstar Jake Lloyd having anything bad happen in his future.
I think everyone's going to really embrace Jake Lloyd because everyone loves a lovable child actor.
He's gonna make Jonathan Lipnicki look like Danny Bonaducci.
Oh my God, poor Danny Bonaducci. God, I forgot about him.
I didn't. I watch a lot of television. What can I say?
It does remind me though, because last time I was at that party in the Val, he showed up and he was really drunk, and he crashed through the window and smashed all of Courtney Love's Precious Moments figures.
Classic Bonaducci.
I know, right? And Courtney Love was all like, I can't believe somebody would do that. It's like, ma'am, you've done so much worse. Anyway.
Just going to touch the Hummel figures.
Met with Card wants to point out the Comtech chip thingy. And I think
Yeah,
it's kind
that
of a
is
cool idea.
so
It's like the future
cool.
is now.
It's very cool. The future
Not
is
gonna get
now.
better than this
I mean,
ever.
I know.
did they
I'm deep into
actually?
like the spoiler forums, and I've heard on good authority with
Mhm.
someone who totally works for Lucasfilm that Padme and Queen Amidala are clones, and that's going to be a huge part of the Clone Wars. So
What?
you heard it here first.
What?
Nice.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Nice.
that would be
Yeah,
I don't.
totally
So
amazing.
confirmed.
of all these figures, though, what the two that I'm most excited for are Darth Maul. I mean, he's featured all over. I mean, it's gonna like, is he? He just looks super cool. He is the new Vader, just like Vader was kind of the big baddie throughout all of the original three. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Darth Maul. What's his backstory? You know, what's gonna go on
I feel
there?
like
I mean,
Kicking.
I feel like
I
he's
want to see
gonna
him
split
kicking. I
the
want to see him
fandom.
sitting. I want to see him using his legs, bending
Yes.
his knees, turning at the waist. All of it. I can't wait to see
Running
all of that.
everywhere.
I mean, dual
Yes.
lightsaber. That's not going to be something that they only use for like 8 minutes. I mean, it's got to be featured just all throughout. And then what other kind of cool new lightsaber weapons are we going to get? And then I don't know. The same feeling that came across me when I was thinking about that younger Anakin. So hey, you might hit me with an as if or a, you know, and you might call me an L7 or whatever. But
Whatever.
Jar Jar. I feel like this Jar Jar Binks character, he's got an aura. I'm feeling like Jar Jar is the key. I don't know.
Oh, he's a big deal.
Maybe.
Everyone's gonna love him.
I heard he's got this cool accent, like he's from Europe or something. So like I can't wait. And they got a guy from the I know you guys haven't probably been to Vegas. And I've only been because my ex Carl had all that money and took me to Vegas to try to impress me, and then I knocked him into the fountain and took all of his money. Oh wait. Okay, I can't tell the rest of that story. But anyway, we went and saw Stomp while we were there, and apparently the actor who's playing Jar Jar was in Stomp. So like that's a pretty good pedigree. Like I'm sure George Lucas would really give him a good role because he is amazing.
I wonder if they'll be singing or dancing.
We'll see.
Didn't you get that copy I sent you, that VHS I sent you that I bought off eBay of the holiday special?
I did.
Did you watch it?
I started it. And then I kind of,
so you're gonna get to singing, and this is why we don't want singing in Star Wars,
Oh,
because I feel
okay.
like George Lucas is like, I mean, screenwriting, clearly he's great at it. Dialogue is impeccable, right?
Oh,
but I don't think he could pull off musical.
Okay, all right. I'm just spitballing here. I didn't know. I'm curious. I'm excited to see this film when it comes out.
it'd be cool if they integrated the Wookiee porn chair somehow. That's just me, though.
So Derek did watch it. And did you, Andrew?
I got a copy from like the back of a trunk down in Glasgow, which is a little shady. Spent a lot of money, $5 whole, but worth every penny.
At least you didn't have to go to Ottawa.
Thankfully, no.
All right. So I'm still not sure how I feel about like a child in Star Wars. It seems weird, but whatever. Let's go to the next slide because there's some more figures. So let's pay close attention to Rico Lee. I feel like he is going to be the star of this movie. He's like going to be the Han Solo.
Breakout star. Yep. I saw him and I'm like, he's piloting the Queen's ship. Clearly, he is the pilot of the whole series, the whole trilogy. I mean, he could be, the start of the rebellion. He could be anything. I mean, he's just, there's so much potential for that character. I'm really looking forward to
a very big
all
deal.
the screen time. Yeah.
Now, call me crazy, but is 3PO naked? Like, what's going on there? Why is he naked?
This is 3 pre-O.
His circuits are showing.
He's just being built. He doesn't have that sweet, sweet golden case yet. It's a prequel, baby. Anything's possible.
Okay. So we're going to see like a droid factory?
I feel like we're going to go to the factory where they made 3PO and R2 in the beginning of this movie, and it's going to start there.
Okay.
Alternatively, 3PO could be like Jabba's new prisoner, and he just stripped him down and chained him to the dais. So that's an option.
It would be nice to see a role reversal instead of women being depowered in a George Lucas film. It to be like a droid who's a boy,
A gay droid.
Yeah, 3PO might like that though. So I don't know.
Anthony
I
Daniels
heard this
might-
too meant with card Gascano. Like there he is with all those arms.
Yes, Gano with a pit droid. Are those droids? So is there like a pit of droids, kind of like a Sarlacc pit or like the Rancor pit? Like, is there going to be part of the movie where like the droids are trying to tear people apart and Gascano is like some sort of big baddie? Oh, I mean, they're with Boss Nass. Maybe Gargano is Boss Nass's Bib Fortuna.
So I think this goes back to my theory that it starts in the droid world and the pit droids are there and they have to like escape.
Okay.
That tracks.
That'll be interesting.
So yeah. And then Boss Nass, I guess I don't know, like he looks like some sort of like, is that Jabba's cousin or something? I don't know. I can't tell.
He looks very serious and imposing. Look out for him.
Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's gonna be a total like hard line. Like maybe he's like maybe we go into the underworld in this one and like see all the criminal stuff.
And then we've got Mace Windu, who I've got it on good authority that he's actually gonna turn out to be Lando Calrissian's dad, because in a galaxy far, far away, we still believe that all black people are related.
Well, I mean, in Star Wars, all white people are related. They're all like
exactly.
Skywalker,
Secret Sister Leia. So I'm thinking Mace Windu. Yeah, I've heard. It's what I've heard. Mace Windu is Lando's dad. Windu, Lando. I mean,
it sounds really close.
It's right there in the names.
Yeah. So
The
also,
clues are there.
so Darth Sidious looks like the Emperor, and then there's Senator Palpatine. So this kind of goes back to the theory you heard, Andrew, about Padme and Amidala, where they were clones. Is Sidious a clone of Palpatine who takes his place and then takes over like the galaxy and stuff? Like, I'm just curious.
I didn't think the Emperor would ever return as a clone, but you never know.
There's no way they would ever, in a million years, even in, 24 years or so, they would ever bring the Emperor back as a clone.
Well, if you read Dark Empire by Cam Kennedy and Tom Veitch, I believe is his name, back in like 1992. No, it was 1990. They did a whole story called Dark Empire, where the Emperor is reborn as a clone and tries to turn Luke to the dark side, and Leia becomes a Jedi. And like it's this whole thing, and Mon Mothma's in it, and
it's canon. Everything is canon. All the books, all the comics, all the video games.
That's what I've heard. It's canon
now. I don't think anything will ever change that either.
No, 20th Century Fox has got a gold mine here. Yeah,
well, I mean, the thing is,
never give it up.
George Lucas owns it. They just distribute it. It's not like George would ever sell his baby to like a megacorp. If he's got this on from 20th Century Fox, like he would ever give up his own artistry because like the fans don't like something he did and it breaks his heart and he's just bitter and sad and sells it. I can't imagine.
Yeah. I don't see people getting upset about this franchise ever.
It's too good. It's part of our childhoods.
It's just too damn good.
Exactly. Star Wars is back. We've waited years for this. This is going to be, I mean, everybody's going to love everything to do with it. George Lucas is a genius. He can do no wrong in my eyes. It's going to be fantastic.
You like Howard the Duck?
We just had the...
Howard the Duck is phenomenal.
I got a bad feeling about the actor who portrayed the Duck, though. I got a real bad feeling about him. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He might get into some sketch stuff. I don't know. Call it a gut feeling. Call it a Moby effect, if you will. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell.
I mean, the principal from Ferris Bueller was in that movie, and I'm sure he will never do anything terrible having to do with children.
Principal Rooney? No, come on.
No.
Lydia's
he was also
dad.
in Beetlejuice, too, right?
Yeah, he's Lydia's dad. A movie
that's
that
right.
will never and that's a movie you can never make a sequel out of. Like,
But they keep trying and they can't. There was one I read where
This
like
can't
they
be
go to
done.
Hawaii,
Hmm.
like Beetlejuice in Hawaii, as if. Wait.
Yeah,
nah.
that is most non-heinous.
I mean, it's
Some might
totally
even say
bugging.
bogus.
Definitely bogus.
All right, next I have these deluxe figures, and I have one thing to say. Hasbro, stop trying to like make deluxe figures happen. We just want regular figure. We don't need all of this nonsense.
Yeah, it's too expensive. I will only pay $3 for a figure now and forevermore.
Yes, and I don't think I'll ever pay anything more than $3, maybe $5.
Yeah,
Well,
what are they asking for these deluxe figures? Like $10?
These deluxe figures are gonna be like $8.99 to $9.99. Cause
What?
This is the other thing my friend at Hasbro who got me.
Unbelievable.
I mean, who used to be at Kenner. He's not at Hasbro, not at all. When he got me these things, what he did say is the price of figures for episode 1 are gonna go up to $6.99. $6.99 for 5 points of articulation. Can you imagine wanting more than $5 for 5 points of articulation? I mean, I know it's a very reaction attitude of me to like have that thought, but never would I pay more than like, yeah, $6-7
Look,
top.
I know the economy is amazing right now under Bill Clinton. We're doing great here in his second term.
Whoa.
That reminds me, I
Look,
need
the
to go get
economy
my dress
now,
from the
I've
dry cleaner.
heard, is a result of Reaganomics. That's what I've heard.
It could be. It could be.
I don't know.
That could never go sour at all.
No.
And
It's gonna keep
George-
trickling
From Reagan to
down.
Bush to Clinton, nothing they've done in the last friggin' three presidency. Nothing's gonna go wrong with any of
But
them.
we can't bring
We're
Bush
only
into that
gonna
because
go up.
the Bush
Yeah.
guy threw up on the Japanese president or something. Like when you
Did
blow
he?
chunks on a foreign like leader, like you've got
Not good.
problems. And his wife looks like
Yeah.
George Washington.
It
and
turned out
scandal that
fine.
big would ruin your career. I mean, it's not like, you could have scandal after scandal, day after day, and recover from that. That's
Exactly,
preposterous.
exactly. Old school Colossus.
That'll never happen. That'll never happen, Andrew. Come on now.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
thing you know, you're going to be telling me that some reality TV star is going to be trying to make your country the 51st state and make Wayne Gretzky the damn governor. Okay.
Was it Simon
Whatever
Rex?
happened
Is
to
that-
Wayne Gretzky? I thought he got busted with hookers and blow or something.
that was me.
Who knows?
You would never
I'm not
let
a
somebody.
I'm not a
like, be in
sports ball guy.
charge of something where they're like hookers, blows, porn star. I mean, like whatever. Come on, guys. Really quick, it looks like we are getting some more 12-inch action figures. This Jar Jar looks. I mean, like, I don't understand what's wrong with Hasbro. It's like the fabric is always too bulky on these action figures at that scope. I don't. Even when they were still Kenner, like, they just can't get the scale right, you guys. It's always
No.
bulky and the bodies are weird.
They had those similar DC superhero figures. They're about the same scale with cloth outfits and no.
I don't know. Not to be like a raging heterosexual, which I am in 1999, but I can't fathom anyone wanting these giant 12-inch figures with cloth fabric and like rooted hair. Like it veers into doll territory. I mean, maybe it would cost like $300 to $400, but like
Whoa, doll?
really gay.
No,
Really
these are
gay.
action figures. These are
I don't know.
action figures.
I have to agree with my fellow clearly heterosexual friend here.
Mhm.
They're kind of like dolls, man.
No, it says right there, figure action
Nah.
figure. I mean,
Nah.
these are
But-
clearly boys. So
they're
these are
dolls.
boys.
Those
These are going to go in the
dolls.
boy toys aisle. These are
Nothing
action
fun about
figures.
these toys. They
Yeah.
dolls.
They're dolls. Sorry, Charlie.
Wait, Derek.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
I can drive. I just
I
gotta
was in
finish.
the.
I
was
just
in
have
the
to
car
finish
with
getting
you.
my hours in.
Trust me, I was in the car with you. You can't drive. I've never.
I never
been
said
so-
well.
I've
never
never
said well.
see. There we go. Mint with Card has sealed the deal. Put it on
Outrageous.
lockdown.
Outrageous.
Can't argue.
It's a
Can't believe it.
411.
Sorry.
All right, so we are getting more of the like beastie figures where it's like a creature and a figure.
Mm.
So this fish is interesting because it looks like Carl's mom. Except her
Okay.
teeth aren't that nice. They're
I
not
wonder
that
if she's
white.
getting residuals or any sort of royalties
You
for her
gotta
likeness.
start avoiding cars.
It's called a snail trail. That's not a residual.
Ah. Okay.
Anyway,
Snail trail.
I just think these vehicles will be really iconic, like the Wampa or the speeder bike or, you know, the Rancor. I mean, we're gonna like think of this movie and envision that fish and be like, that was a really important turning point in the plot. I'm glad they made a figure of it.
Yes, they will endure.
well, looking at the fish though, I it's kind of small. Like, you know, like there's always a bigger fish. So like, are we gonna get more fish in this line?
Mm.
I've long thought that Star Wars was lacking in fish.
Yeah. And then it appears that Jar Jar's riding some kind of duck. Well, it's a Kadu, right? But
Platypus.
looks
Yeah,
like a
it says
space duck.
Kadu.
Okay,
Kadu.
so there's clearly a water world somewhere here.
Like with Kevin
Oh.
Costner?
I don't know.
Kevin
I don't know if there's
Costner
gonna
is
be
not
If only.
allowed. No, I went and saw The Postman.
Featuring Tom Petty as well.
Was Tom Petty in that?
He was.
Oh,
The whole reason why I went.
that was Tom Petty? Huh.
He
I
was
thought it
in
was
it.
that girl that Sandra Locke that Clint Eastwood used to date. All right. And we've got vehicles. Like, this must be the new X-Wing, right?
Gotta be. And there's the pilot, the new Han Solo, basically in there in the seat. Is that
Looks like R2.
an R2? Okay. All right. Yeah.
It can't be
Now, what
R2, maybe just R2.
What do we
How
think
old
about
is
the
he?
yellow color of this? Like,
It's vibrant.
I mean, we're coming off the neon 90s, baby, so burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I mean, X-Wings had orange, so why can't this be yellow? Right?
so I'm
it's-
just thinking, wouldn't it be
sporty.
super cool if it was like all chrome and back metalled?
I
It
do
would
like
be cool.
back
Sure,
metals.
completely chromed.
Like Silverhawks, which is a very easy thing to do and receive and buy.
Oh my god, I haven't thought of Silverhawks in like years. You can get those really cheap at the flea market by my house.
I know, isn't it great? Isn't it great that those in superpowers are so affordable right now?
I know, like
And
nobody
that you
wants
can get a
that.
cyborg for like $300 right now.
What? $300?
I
That's
found one for
crazy.
Yeah.
$175.
Isn't it great here in 1999 that we're very clearly in?
2000 party over, it's out of time, just like Prince said.
Crazy. Mhm. We are on the cusp of the millennium.
Oh
You
man!
guys get your
And again,
computers ready for Y2K.
a guy whose star is always going to rise, and nothing bad is ever going to happen.
Are we talking Will Smith?
Yeah,
I mean, absolutely.
it's just he nowhere but up. There is no plateau.
Meteoric. It's
There's,
gonna be
there's
fantastic.
nothing bad will ever happen. Nothing.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
keep hoping he and Chris Rock will work together because I would really like to see them together. I think
I think they'd make a great team.
Yeah, I mean, because
because
he's done Bad Boys with Martin Lawrence, so why
Mhm.
not Chris Rock? Maybe Chris Rock shows up in Bad Boys 2 or 3, you know?
I don't know if they'd go to 3, Quip. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that might be. But,
A trilogy? A trilogy of Bad Boy films?
I mean, Will Smith,
That's-
he's
that's
only
as
going
likely
to
as-
right? His stock's going to
that's
keep
as likely as
increasing.
another Beverly Hills Cop, you guys.
Don't tease me like
Yeah.
that. Come on now.
Exactly, Q Cult. That collaboration would slap.
It would. It would indeed. And here in 1999, that is the first time that I've heard. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was
hope
wondering.
that
What is
something
that would
catches on.
slap?
That
What is that?
slaps.
Gotta
I
read
like
it.
that.
Huh. Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
We're gonna
That's pretty rad.
catch on.
Oh, I love it here in the 90s. It's great.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Everything's
Anyway,
great.
next slide.
Nothing's
so
bad.
There are all these pod racers.
Pod
So I'm
racers.
wondering if like they have to escape a planet, and the only way to get out is these pod racers.
Oh, escape pods, pod race. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
And it's not like they're gonna stop and have like a 30-minute sequence of like people racing pods. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like what kind of movie would that be?
It would just like completely derail the entire plot. I mean, this is a heavy, well-structured movie. That would never happen.
But what if there was some sort of bet placed on the race, right? Like, hear me out.
Where are you going with this?
If a race happens and they have to bet for like spaceship parts or I don't know, some to like bargain for somebody, right? Like this is a means by which they actually get somebody to join their adventure. Right?
Ooh, maybe this is how they get Jar Jar.
Okay, maybe.
And look, I mean, they're on a desert planet, so maybe it's like Space Vegas. Like, is that an option?
Yeah,
yes,
I just hope they don't go back to Tatooine. Like, I can't. I mean, like we've done like how many movies on Tatooine now? Come on, guys.
Well, you got to go to Tatooine though. That's where Luke was, and if Luke lived with his Aunt Beru and his uncle, the only thing that's popping in my head is Uncle Charles, y'all. But I know that's Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's not.
Emperor Palpatine. That's what it is.
There's still actually a figure coming out with her, and she's going out for blue milk.
But if Luke lived there, then clearly, like, you know, Aunt Beru, like those had to have been like the brother and sister of Anakin, right? Like,
that's
or
the point.
Wait, who is? Were the aunt like? I don't know the story because I didn't read the expanded universe. I didn't read that. So how are aunt and uncle that Luke lives with related to Anakin?
Well, they're not. Okay, so in the expanded universe, if you read the Return of the Jedi novelization, they came out like when the movie came out. Owen is Obi-Wan Kenobi's brother. So Obi-Wan takes Luke Skywalker to his brother, and his brother's left to hide out and that's why he goes back to Tatooine, because Obi-Wan Kenobi allegedly was originally from Tatooine. So he goes home with Luke and leaves Luke there.
And that is why I've heard a rumor of, now this brand deal fell through, but I think George Lucas was actually working with the rice company, because it's a rice company. He was trying to get some sort of, you know, market placement type deal, because if Owen is Obi-Wan Kenobi's brother, then that technically means that when Obi-Wan was going by the moniker Ben, that he would have been Luke's Uncle Ben. And that could tie in with the rice. That's what. Yeah, it was a rumor. I can't confirm it or deny it, but
that wouldn't be the worst one, though. And it is kind of time that we retire that tired stereotype that they have on the box. Him and Aunt Jemima. I mean, surely they'll do that any day now, and we won't have to wait another 20 years.
What if like Uncle Ben was also brothers or fathers or cousins of Lando and Mace Windu?
Bringing it back. See, because again, we're in a time where when there's more than one black person around, people just assume that they're related, right? Because okay.
They're not.
And they're all from Tatooine. Tatooine, I bet, is like the Earth of Star Wars, and everyone's from there, and then they just went out.
Reminds me of Tunisia.
It does look a little bit like that. That's where they filmed it, though, you know, right?
In Tunisia?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I was just going to say that was quite the journey to get to that Uncle Ben's joke. But...
Let's quickly highlight, though, this is a good point. I hope they don't gamble for children.
No, that would be weird. That would be really weird.
Yeah. Quip, did your journey to that joke involve throwing a ring in a volcano?
Yes, I fainted along the way, and I had to have a good friend, Sam Wise, help bear the ring for a little bit, and drag me
He's
up
a good
Mountain
man.
View just
He's
to
a good
get
man.
there.
That Sam Wise gave
I wouldn't
you.
have been able to do it without Sam Wise.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
None of us could.
See this exactly cute. That's
Here's
one of
what's
my
funny.
favorite.
Here's what's
Jamie
very
Gertz-
funny about that comment.
Jamie Gertz is going to be with us forever, doing like all kinds of movies. I know she's on a break right now, but she was in Twister, and they had cows.
I did have cows. I was just going through one of my the entertainment center upstairs to take some movies downstairs, and completely forgot that as a gag gift, I had Solar Babies up there.
Now, I've
So
never
I'm-
seen Solar Babies or even heard of it. Please regale me. Fill me in. I want to know.
I don't know crap about it. I just know Dustin gave it to me because we kept making jokes about it. I forget what that movie's even about. So I'm probably going to watch it this weekend.
Okay, cool.
I've got my Blockbuster book because I work at Blockbuster. I've got my Blockbuster film guide. We're like right here. It came out in 1986 and it's directed by Alan Johnson, who was better known as a choreographer. That never
Off to a
goes
good start,
back.
directing wise.
It stars somebody named Richard Jordan. Who
Don't
knows?
know.
Jamie Gertz, Jason Patrick of the Lost Boys, Lucas Haas, and Charles Durning.
I know none of those names. Okay,
They're
all right.
stunning. I knew two of them.
They play plucky
Future
orphans in
movie
a
stars.
future, and they roller skate. And the orphans' names are Jason, Tara, Tug, Rabbit, Metron, and a young deaf boy named Daniel. What the hell kind of movie, y'all? I never watched that.
Never heard of it, and we can move on. That's
don't know
all I
what the
need
hell
to
this
know.
is.
I'm glad the 80s are over, you guys.
Yeah.
Let's never go
Reminds
back
me
to the
of 2
80s.
Care Bear
If
babies
any-
called
If
Hugs and
I
Hugs.
ever romanticize the 80s, you guys stop me right there.
We'll never hear about that again.
I don't see any of the four of us ever doing that.
Yeah, on forward always. Like we would ever do retros.
Yeah.
As if. Hello, Wesley. Nice to meet you too. Anyway, like let's keep the house. Anyway, it looks like Hasbro's also going full in with trying to bring in a different demo.
Now
So we're
these
getting
are dolls.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're
It's
hot toys.
girl
Oh, look, they're the same scale in the
doll.
same kind of fabrics as the other ones. They're all dolls.
But
Hey,
here
one
is
said
something.
figure action. This says fashion doll. I'm just saying.
I think we just had the movie spoiled, you guys. It looks like Padme transforms to the Queen.
What?
Huh. Hidden
Well, I'm a
Majesty,
liar.
Queen Amidala, put on her mask to disguise her as a handmaiden.
I
would you
haven't
do that?
seen I haven't seen a toy related spoiler like this since Breathless Mahoney and the Blank in the Dick Tracy toy line.
You saw the
Yeah.
blank in the
Criminal.
store?
I'm
I've
sorry,
never
what?
seen the blank. I thought the blank was urban myth.
Oh,
It's
no,
never
in
seen
Canada.
blank.
All of them came to Canada. Bins and bins of
Ah.
blanks. And I didn't pick up one, but no one's going to think about that later on.
Nope.
Only.
Okay.
Well, they're still cheap though if you look for them on eBay. Like I looked at one the other day that's $15. I won't own because I'm a Madonna fan, but I'm gonna wait. I mean, it's not like it will ever go up and become horribly overpriced, you know.
And
Is
you'll
the
probably
bottom-
have to look for it someplace else. I don't know about this eBay thing. I don't
All
think
you
it's really gonna take off.
heterosexuals.
Yeah, don't you have to
I feel
use like
like-
Western Union or something for
Yeah.
eBay? Isn't it
I-
kind of weird? You send like a
Well,
money order, right?
Money order check.
I don't know. I just
It's-
don't trust it.
That's not
What if
going to
they
work.
don't send it to you? Like,
There's this new thing I tried
Yeah.
the other day called PayPal, and it seemed okay. I was able to use my credit card to send money to somebody.
over the interwebs? No. The
Mhm.
World Wide Web?
And I got like $10 for using it. So like the
So is that like a fax or like a page?
Kinda,
Like
yeah.
how does that? I don't
I
understand.
think it is. I don't know. It was
Huh.
when I was selling. I saw underwear sometimes on eBay. People spend a lot of money for that, and like then I turn around and turn it into toys.
That's shady.
No, it's not shady. It's profitable. I hope eBay never
Ergonomics,
stops
baby.
that. I mean,
Okay.
at least you know.
I don't
That's the
think
economy.
I don't think we as a people will ever get more depraved than the underwear thing.
Yeah,
We're never going to do
never.
anything worse than that.
I've
There
never
won't be
seen on the internet.
Yeah, there
So-
won't
so
be
this
places that are
doll-
only for fans and feeds or hubs related to pornography. It's not going to happen. It's not going to
The
happen.
entire site's just at people's feet. You know.
No,
Yeah, I mean, I spent like 2 hours downloading a picture of naked Captain Janeway, and I don't think it was really Kate Mulgrew, but as a heterosexual, I absolutely did stuff to that, and it's not viable. It's just it took too long for a single boob. Like it was just too much.
Well, it's too long for a boob. See, this is why print media is never going to die.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
The internet's never
Big
going
one
to be
forever.
fast.
Mark my words.
That's too bad. I bet it it would if you
Not
really
with
tried.
that attitude, Nate.
So anyway, dolls and Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are. Hasbro is trying to make these creative toys happen.
Pod racer game. Okay.
A
Naboo
Naboo
fighter game. Oh, that's
Destroyer.
cool.
It's like Game Boy or like the actual little handheld ones with the.
It's like the
antenna
Tiger
that
Electronics.
scroll across them.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Ooh, Sith Droid Attack. It's like
Yeah.
the lightsaber game that Luke played. And
And it also
I'm still getting
looks
used to
like
calling it A New Hope. Yeah.
New Hope, but it also looks like the interrogation droid that they used on Leia in A New Hope.
Oh,
So I
good
bet
call.
there's a huge scene in this where they have to fight like a Sith droid because it says Sith droid attack. And they're on the droid worlds where they, like meet R2 and 3PO, and I am sure there's like these Sith droids and the destroyer droids and the pit droids all try to capture them.
Makes sense.
Synergy.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, some more
Whoa.
creative stuff.
More
Battle
iconic
bags.
animals. All these animals are going to be talked about here with two forevermore.
All
they're
the
called-
time.
They're called battle
are-
bags.
This is like getting a bag of banthas and wampus and tauntauns and you name it. Like every animal, iconic.
You're gonna
Iconic.
want these. You're gonna want like 5 of each. Also, battle bags is what we call Carl's aunt. What's really interesting is all these creative toys, like coloring and stuff. Like, what Star Wars fan would ever color stuff? Like, it's for kids, guys.
Yeah. I mean, the kids are gonna get into it, but only kids would color. Like, I
No
can't
adult is
imagine
ever gonna do
adults
it.
Toddler.
wanting to color anything. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? Why would
Kids
you
grow up,
ever?
get a life,
Spend
right?
hours, like, yeah, like nobody cares.
But figure painting, now that is an art right there. That is more a grown-up craft.
Yeah, it's more of an
Figure
endeavor
painting.
for adults.
You need, a steady
Yeah,
hand.
my mother, after she takes her lithium, she's really into like finger painting. So it seems like a very adult, cool thing to do. So I think I'll get into that someday.
Okay.
All
right.
The fingering stuff.
Also, perhaps because I banged so many chicks you would not believe.
My
That's a
man
hacksaw.
Andrew.
Woo!
Banging all the chicks. You
Yeah.
know,
Andrew's a dog.
yeah. We could smell our own, right, Andrew? Right?
I hope so.
I smell lavender. Anyway, and then
I haven't gone to the store. I
lightsabers.
had to use my stepmom's stupid body wash. That's all I had.
There's nothing wrong with herbal essences.
You know that while I'm on my new medication, you can't mention
Mhm.
Susan because it makes me even more nauseated.
Oh dear.
Did The only thing more nauseating than a Carl is a Susan. Is what, right? That okay. All right.
Well, just the one. Like, there's only been one bad Carl. All the other this new Carl, I'm sure, is fine.
Okay,
She
fair
is
enough.
she is the singular bad Susan.
What
Any
if
other
the odds
Susan
of
I've
there
met
being like 2 bad Carls or 4 or 7 or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, this Carl's going to turn it around. You know, I hear wedding bells.
Yeah, this is completely different.
I got a bad feeling, man. I got a bad feeling about this.
No repeating mistakes here.
Never.
So interesting this page with the role play because it says one of them clearly says foam firing blaster and the other one says Tatooine blaster. So is one of these like a real blaster? Like are they pushing that for kids 5 and up? We're giving laser weapons, blaster weapons to kids?
Well, you know.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, I mean, like, they look like, you know, from this distance, kind of like guns. So, I mean, thankfully, it's kept very, like, screen accurate. We don't make them, like, fluorescent orange or anything ridiculous like that. So, I mean, I appreciate the eye out to detail.
Nothing could ever go wrong with having a realistic gun, giving them to children, and nobody would ever mistake a child playing with a gun for a real weapon. So,
yeah. I mean, it's March 1999. It's not like anything's going to happen in the next 30 days with guns. It's terrible.
No, I think that nothing happening with guns is as sure as sure as an oak, as sure as the Twin Towers always standing.
I need to go see
It's 1999. Nothing bad's ever gonna happen.
Nothing bad will ever happen.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Mel Gibson will never drink that vanilla Coke, and things will never go sideways.
No, and he's always going to be great.
That's true. He'll be a good guy, always.
Totally.
So that is all the sneak previews, I think. Oh no, there's another. They're still trying to sell the CD-ROM that nobody bought because it's expensive and weird. I mean,
but come on, it's like you're in a cockpit of. I'm confused though. Are you a TIE fighter with that, or I don't know?
Supposed to be the Millennium Falcon.
That's the Falcon, isn't it?
Oh, it's the Falcon. Okay, all right.
Is it?
The gunners.
That's right, cute cult. Jinko jeans, they ain't never going out of style.
Just like those Bugle Boy jeans that Derek still wears.
Wallets on chains. Yeah.
Can I play Doom on this? Is it compatible?
What's that?
Oh.
Like, are Dark Forces or
I don't know.
any of my PC CD-ROM games?
Maybe. Can I run this on my compact Presario?
My Commodore.
How much memory do you have on your compact Presario?
I don't know.
Because mine has 5 gigs.
I don't know a lot about computers. I've been doing stuff behind the check cashing place. Doesn't matter what.
You should be using the money you make behind the check cashing place to get a computer because you're on the internet with us right now. So you obviously have been using your check cashing place money to buy a computer, Derek.
Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading.
Hello, Rolando.
Got it. I got it.
You're a virgin.
I like that very much.
And of course, Star Wars Kids magazines. Oh wait, there's still some more stuff.
Oh, there's more stuff.
Yeah, they're just. I mean, like, I'm really glad they're releasing all of this stuff. I'm sure everyone's gonna buy all of this, and it won't be sitting around forever. And 25 years from now, it won't still be about the same price on eBay.
You know, I thought like Batman just a couple years ago was, you know, sort of the pinnacle of marketing and, you know, advertising, and I was incorrect. The hype and the marketing is extreme. I mean, Mom brought home like some like Jar Jar tampons the other day, and like my little Coke baggie had like Anakin Skywalker's baby face on it. So like it really is everywhere. I mean, there's just a lot of.
You gotta have that brand recognition.
Yeah.
I guess so. There's no ads on the internet yet, so
No,
gotta go somewhere.
Not yet.
no, it's just nothing but forums and GeoCities.
Mm-hmm.
I should
Angel
start a
Fire.
GeoCity site. Clash of the Lightsabers. I don't even know what that is. It looks like a card game or something.
Yeah, it's a
Magic the
lightsaber dual
Gathering?
card game, like Pokemon.
I know Pikachu and Jigglypuff.
Talk about a flash in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with a girl, and
Mm-hmm.
then I got her fired because I didn't like her attitude. She looked at me too, like, cross-eyed one day, and I'm like, no. But her favorite Pokemon is Jigglypuff. And what I have realized, and this is just, I think, the way the world works, is your favorite Pokemon looks like you. So anyway.
Oh no.
Is it possible that she was just actually disabled?
No.
Or autistic, which is not a thing yet.
I mean, she had arms and legs. She didn't look like Jigglypuff. It wasn't like she just rolled. I mean, just in the face.
Jigglypuff in the face. Okay.
Jigglypuff in the face.
Charmander in the sheath.
Yeah. I mean, like, she does go on the weekends and hang out down at the, like, docks waiting for sailors.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Why would you?
Who would go down there at 3 in the morning after club?
Not you, my fellow heterosexual friend.
No, never.
Oh no,
Never.
you're
going to church.
You're going to church, and when you're not, you're going to church. You're on the church lock-in, and you're wet and knuckle because that doesn't piss off Jesus that much.
No, it does
I mean,
not.
no.
I mean, I don't know.
I can let things slide more with Jesus now, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a close-up of them. So.
These lifeless, dead-eyed kids.
Yeah. Well, you know.
The joy
I mean, it's
sucked out of
probably
their
airbrushed
lives.
and photoshopped. You know, they do that now. Like, it's not actually all real picture. Like, they go in and they airbrush it.
Okay.
I feel like it's a death of honesty on, like, in the world. Like, I mean, one day they'll be able to, like, use computers to completely make stuff that never happened.
No way.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No way.
That isn't. I don't know. That's never going to happen. Come on. Get real.
Whatever.
Wait, Derek. I just one last time.
You're a virgin. You can't drive.
Now it's hurtful. Now it's just hurtful.
You're a virgin.
close to home.
Can't drive.
Anyway,
One more.
I'm saving myself, okay? I'm saving.
for Luke Perry.
Doesn't matter who.
Okay, that's fair. At least you're not discriminatory.
No.
Not
I'm
yet.
just torn up.
Wait, what's this mint with Card is saying that I heard Jar Jar is made up by the computer? Can they do that?
The
Oh,
computer.
it's got to be practical effects, right?
I thought I saw a picture of like the actor Ahmed Bass, like with like a suit on. So like that would be weird if it's a computer thing.
Yeah, it's got to be a suit. I mean, that's how they. I mean, 3PO's a suit. R2's a suit. That I mean, somebody's
He's got that little man in
R2,
there.
right? I
That
mean,
was a
Chewie's
suit.
a suit. Why would they just go all computers with Jar Jar? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, we see how good Jabba looked in the special editions.
Yeah.
You.
Classic.
He looked like your
On my
ex-girlfriend,
booby.
Jared Michaela.
No, it didn't look like Michaela, but it looked like my ex-wife Amanda, that's for sure.
Ex-wife.
Too soon.
What's going on in Peoria?
Not soon enough.
Marrying the babies
Hey.
off in Peoria.
She was a Peoria. No, I won't say it. Sorry.
Say it.
Nope.
Do
Keep
it.
going. Keep
Say
going. Nope. I'll
Say
get
it.
Can't
Say
do
it.
I can't.
Chicken.
Roger, do it.
Howard. Howard.
Chicken head? What?
You're sandwiched between us. Do it. Do it.
Let the hate flow through
You're in the you are in the shittiest version of the Brady Bunch opening. You might as well say it.
Let's do it.
All good. All good. No worries.
That's a good point. He does look like an actor we've never heard of called Hayden Christensen.
Which one of the kids? Looks like
I'm gonna think
confused.
it's the one with the green saber.
Okay.
The other one looks like Ferris Bueller's best friend, but like really young.
Yeah.
Does
Cameron?
He does.
The one with the green lightsaber looks like a Dollar Tree Tim from Jurassic Park.
Maybe it is Tim. Didn't find work after that.
It very well could be. Things were downhill after Radio Flyer in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that girl that was in Jurassic Park, she like stopped acting and she's just gonna do college stuff. I'm sure that'll work out for her.
Absolutely. You did Jurassic Park and Angus, that's all you need to do.
Yeah. It's not like
get those residuals.
You should remove yourself from having the internet critique your every body like phase or whatever. Like, how dare you?
But also, it'll be playing TBS forever, and TBS will also be playing forever. So get that $1.
Yeah, in like 40 years, people
Superstation.
are going to be like TBS, Jurassic Park, and where were you when episode 1 came out? Because I feel like episode 1 is just going to be the biggest thing ever. There will never be anything bigger.
Never.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to remember that night like no other forever, good or bad.
It'll be it'll be like, remember you were telling me how you had that great time at Fleet Week when you met those people? Like, it's going to be like that for you.
We talked about that in confidence.
I said
Well,
people.
you just
I
make
said
some new friends?
Yeah, just hanging out.
Sure did.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with making new buddies?
Yeah,
people,
Tanya,
they
Jocelyn, and Jamie.
Sure. Yes, they were. They're big huggers. Big huggers.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Very, very European. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you are in Canada. It's kind of like it's
Canada
the Europe
is like
of North
Europe.
America, right?
It's our Europe.
It is
It's
the
like
Europe of North
America's
America.
Europe.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Canada in the '90s, which you thought was igloos and dog sleds. So
Oh no, I'm
It
pretty
is.
hip to Canada. I'm hip to Canada in the '90s. I watched Kids in the Hall.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I've heard y'all call like Canadian like bacon like up there, like it's just bacon to you, but we call it ham.
Mhm.
But so
Well,
we call it
good.
ham, but when we put it on pizza, which is an Italian food, we call it Canadian bacon.
And I hear that you guys call
Yeah.
Brian Adams talented, and here he's just garbage.
Whoa!
I mean, I'm more of a Corey Hart kind of guy, but just
Corey Hart. I went to a Rick Springfield concert and he opened, and Rick Springfield was too drunk, but thankfully Corey Hart opened and he was so good.
Is
Like
Corey
the
Hart
glass
related
idea.
to Bret Hart?
If
Is he
only.
part of the Hart family?
If only.
Yes.
All I know is he
Yeah.
wears his sunglasses at night.
All hearts are related, just like all black people are related.
And
It's
he
science.
said never surrender.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
like
racist.
all
That's
Canadians are
girls.
related, and then
Dogs are
all of
gross.
us black people are related.
Derek,
Got
you
it.
have to
See,
free your
okay.
mind
Yeah,
and the rest
okay.
will follow.
Okay.
Oh, it's free. It's
Be
free.
colorblind. Just don't see color.
I don't see much because I'm wearing my sunglasses at night.
Sure.
Corey
He's
Hart
not
had a
gonna see nothing.
Right.
effect on me.
Your future's so bright.
I have to wear shades.
There you go.
Put that in a t-shirt.
Mint with
Speaking of
Stardust is a good
Warhammer.
question. Oh, sorry. You were segueing, Allison. Please continue.
Oh no, I was just saying Timbuk 3, like whatever happened to them.
What
Who?
did happen to them?
Tim Buck 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just saying that future's so bright I gotta wear shades on.
Yeah, they just did that song.
I'm
Speaking
sure
of
they will make
Canadians,
a couple.
well, I didn't Tim Buck didn't he create like donut holes and set up like this whole? Oh no, it's Tim Horton. My bad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're thinking of Tim Hortons.
Those are pecan sugar loaves.
Okay.
I call
Do
them.
you
Also a
think
coffee
they'll
house
make
that
a
I will
sequel?
love forever.
A sequel
Why
to
would
Jurassic
you?
Park? I
don't-
think I think maybe we'll get a couple, and then nothing will ever happen ever again.
Well, I mean, there's a sequel. There's the books, right? I mean, Michael Crichton wrote Lost World, but I don't feel like they'd ever go beyond the books.
In my heart, Congo is the sequel to Jurassic Park. I know people don't like that movie, but Congo is really good. It's one of Crichton's best.
It's lasering apes. I mean, what more do you want?
I know.
Just mowing down apes with a laser.
Lava apes.
I will say, whenever I used to tell Carl, the bad one that I broke up, not the new one that's cool, when I would go bad monkey, like in that movie, he would get really mad.
Admittedly, I would too. I mean, that's that with Jurassic Park, though. I mean, like, what would the point of having more movies be? It's just go back to the same island or a different island with different dinos that are subtly different, but maybe genetically engineered otherwise. Like, it gets repetitive and boring real quick. I mean, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to spend $5 whole dollars at a movie theater on it. Like, no.
That's a really good point, Andrew. I mean, who, after everything that happens at Jurassic Park, like at the theme park, like who on earth would ever go back, right? Like, and then I don't know, I just don't understand. Like, I mean, they're just gonna keep going back to the same place, and do they think something's gonna change? Do they think that they're gonna be able to contain the dinosaurs? Are they gonna keep making new dinosaurs? You know,
I think
stupid.
I don't see it.
I think the Jurassic Park sequels later down the road and constantly going back to that island, I think that's as likely as somebody making a movie about the Eternals from Marvel Comics. It's not going to happen.
I don't see any Marvel movies really make. I mean,
X-Men was pretty good.
X-Men was good, right? Fair enough.
I think we said all that we needed to say with Blade.
Not Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Blade, I think is the pinnacle. Blade is peak. It's not going to get any better than that.
I mean,
if you think Jeff Goldblum's funky, you need to go watch Buckaroo Banzai. Hell yeah!
Or Earth Girls Are Easy. Isn't he in that? No.
Yes.
Yes. That was with him and his ex-wife, the amazing Gina Davis. If you haven't seen Cutthroat Island, you should watch it. One of my all-time
favorites. Super, 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 super pretty and funny and awesome. And Julie Brown. Ooh.
Yeah.
Downtown Julie Brown?
No.
Julie Brown.
Julie Brown. White Julie Brown.
The one who sings the song about the homecoming queen having a gun.
Yes.
Okay.
There were two Julie Browns. There was Downtown Julie Brown, who was English and black, and then Valley Girl Julie Brown.
She was in Clueless as Coach Millie Stoger. She's the one where, like, when Amber is like, Coach Miss Stoger, my plastic surgeon doesn't want me doing any activities where balls fly at my nose.
Okay.
And then that lovely actress Stacey Dash, who I'm sure will never be problematic, says, "Well, there goes your social life."
So it's the teacher that they hooked up with the other. Wait, no. She's not the teacher that she hooked up with. No, you're right.
She was, yeah.
Okay. All right. No, she was the PE teacher, the coach, like you said. Okay. All right. Got it. Yeah. I'm tracking. Okay.
You'll get it one day. One day you'll be on the internet and you'll be like on a highly rated toy tube show.
I got a really good feeling about that.
Yeah, I see it in your future.
Okay.
Making so much money. So much money. Everyone's a star and making that coin.
Ooh,
everybody's
rolling
gonna be
in the dough. I feel like it is going to be lucrative, just talking about toys like we are right now. I mean, we're all just rolling in the dough.
This is so futuristic what we're doing.
I can pay my rent with this.
All right, so this is the first wave of Star Wars action figures coming out for episode 1. Let's bring it back. I'm going to Midnight Madness. I'm going to buy everything, but if I had to limit it to just one, I would get Queen Amidala.
Makes sense.
Quip, who would you get? If you could only get one.
If I could only get one, I gotta go Jar Jar.
Yeah. Andrew?
It's Riccoli. He's the breakout star. Mark my words. I would put Vegas money on it. Rick.
Okay. He does have that cool jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It slaps.
Very Buck Rogers.
And then Quip.
Jar Jar. Derek. What about you?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Derek.
You
Whoopsie.
can see with your sunglasses.
I know. It's just, I'm stunning.
If I
I'm gonna say translucent Yoda. I need a translucent Yoda in my life.
But that's
you're
Power
talking
of the
Jedi
Force,
spirits.
Derek.
We're talking episode 1.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry. It's 1999. I don't have a high tolerance for alcohol yet, and I just had 2 Coors banquets. My bad.
Also,
Darth
ADHD
Maul.
medication is not real yet. Woo.
Not real.
Darth
Darth Maul.
Maul. Good choice.
Whatever.
Also, Mitch just made a comment that Quip is going to toss a table over.
Maybe I should get. I feel like if I got the Anakin Skywalker, that could come in handy when going to see the movie.
It's true.
That could come in handy because then I could just say, "Hey, just wait for this person to appear."
Yeah.
This is the one. Yeah.
What's very
foreshadowing.
Anyway. All right. I think we've said about all we need to say here tonight. I had a future flash.
Everybody's so creative.
Wait, let's try that again.
Everybody's so creative.
If we had to sum up the night, that's what I would say. All right.
It's about right.
Final thoughts, Derek.
This is going to be hot like pancakes and twice as popular as pancakes and 3 times as delicious as pancakes. I'm hungry right now. I'm
Sounds
sorry.
like it. And I hear you got a new radio show or something that's on Mondays.
I do have this sweet college radio show every Monday. It's Yesterdays. Check it out, won't you? We talk about retro stuff. So clearly it's about the 60s and 70s, not at all about the 80s. And why would we talk about the 90s? Because it's happening right now.
That's today. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's now.
Okay. All right. So even though yesterday was Wednesday, yesterday's is on Mondays.
It's a play on words, you see. Yesterday. Hey.
Okay.
Like that awesome 90s movie jokes. We all watched, Dazed and Confused.
Got it.
Ooh.
It makes you think.
It's true, Mint with Card. And Andrew, you've got a radio show on Saturdays, right? What's coming up?
Yes, Saturday mornings we've got a channel called Gayties Toys. It's a type of pasta, just so you know. And I talk about some action figures that maybe are from the 80s, maybe not, but this one is absolutely from the 80s. But it's Dungeons and Dragons, which is still radical cool. And that's coming up Saturday morning. And also, I think this movie is great, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm going to go to it vibrating with excitement, and I will absolutely not leave like I left a funeral. That's my prediction. It's the Gypsy Woman foretold it. I trust her implicitly.
We call them
and Andrew, on your show, you focus on, as you do in real life, being the dog you are, the ladies, right?
The ladies love me.
Ladies, Andrew. There you go.
All
right.
Talk about what you know, and my man Andrew knows ladies.
Inside and out, if you know what I'm saying.
Quip, where can the people find your radio shows? Because you've got you've got one that always happens, and then sometimes you do your own thing.
Just one. I've only done my own thing once where I was talking about my excitement, maybe my future, like telling the future story of my world, my experience seeing this movie. Which I'm super excited about, and I think it's going to be great. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed. I don't think anybody's going to come out of here. I think it's going to live up to everybody's expectations, our headcanons, our dreams. I mean, George Lucas is channeling through the Force, because the Force is mystical. There's not going to be any sort of scientific explanation of the Force with particles, anything like that, right? It's completely mystical, and that is what George Lucas is doing by tapping into his fan base to make sure that he meets and exceeds every one of our expectations. So go into this with high hopes, and you can't be disappointed, right? It's like we mentioned Wayne Gretzky earlier, right? Was it Wayne Gretzky, or was it Wayne Gretzky that says that you miss 90% of the shots you don't take?
That was Mike Tyson.
That was Mr. Air Jordan.
Oh, that was Jordan. Oh, I get my pro stars mixed up.
Yeah. You should watch that cartoon more.
I should. You should actually talk about it on your show.
Maybe, I don't know.
About Denise soon. I'm talking about Denise, just so you know.
But
again, sorry to answer your question, Allison. My radio show Sundays at 9-ish. I say 9-ish because you never know. We rock stars. Sometimes it starts at 9. Sometimes it starts 9:15. Somewhere around there. The show about 9. Party will get started soon enough. But 9, it's Geek Dad Life. Yeah, and we just talk about being geeks. It's 1999, so I'm nowhere near a dad yet. But in the future, if you're listening from the future, like 20 years from now, 25 years, that at that point I'm thinking I'll be a dad, right? And so it's just about my life. And I talk with another geek dad who started the channel, but I'm coming in there. I'm a co-host. I am the Rick Oley to Geek Dad Life, if you will.
Most important character.
That's high praise.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm the supporting character, the new pilot, the new co-pilot, right? But yeah. So Geek Dad Life Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, there you
go. So there's always stuff happening on my radio show. Mm-hmm. And if you're watching this right now, you probably know where to find that. I saw this thing on the news this week, and I kind of wanted to address it really quick before we left. The Attorney General apparently is saying that there's too much violence on television, and that should totally stop. However, even if you took all the violence out of the news, you could out of TV, you can still see it on the news, right? So hear me out, Attorney General. Until we can become a more peaceful society where there's no violence on the news, there's no point in taking out of TV shows that need it for entertainment value.
Hear, hear.
Oh, Alex,
this is the goal of Star Trek, which was only 30 years ago, is that we as a society would, evolve past, the need for violence and sensationalism. So that very current, fresh show that I watched with my dad, and it still holds up slightly, special effects wise. It's a lofty goal, but, I approve.
I bet in 20 years, say 2025, everything will be better.
Mm-hmm. Line power for everybody.
The world will be wonderful.
Everything's gonna be better. I'm still gonna be a swinging single. Not gonna have a kid that I'm obsessed with, or a lady in my life that means the world to me. Nope. Just gonna be lonely and cool with my toys.
And I'll still be buried in pussy. So,
Yeah, my man.
The future's bright, y'all.
Playing it every day.
Anyway, on that note, I'm Alison and I've got to go see Carl because he is going to show me the time of my life.
I don't know.
And on that note, Derek, one last time.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
Bring out the olive. Bring out the olive.
No.
Bring out the
No.
olive. Bring out the olive.